originators of the show?
No, I wasn't. I've only been involved. I've been involved with a company that owns the show for this is my 6th year.
Oh, okay.
So, but I used to work for an agency in Chicago back in I don't know, like 6 or 7 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago. That did the rebranding of the show.
Okay.
We also redesigned the magazine, and since I've been involved, we've redesigned the magazine like twice, under my direction.
And is it like a annual magazine or
It's quarterly?
Quarterly. Okay.
But it's also we have a monthly e-newsletter that goes out.
Oh, okay.
So.
That's
and then we're doing more on like Twitter and some of the other online media to try to keep our audience engaged on a more regular level. Because
let retailers know what's new and what's coming out.
Well, that's it. Because what makes us different from all these other shows and the rest of Fashion Week is that what these guys have in stock is immediate.
Right.
I mean, like those scarves. Next week they could be gone.
Right.
When you go to Magic and you find some great fashion-forward stuff. That's what that's all about. But you're looking at samples of stuff that is yet to be manufactured in mass.
Right.
So you might order, maybe order 500,000 of something for your store, and it's supposed to get to you in 3 months because they got to make it.
Right.
But that can be a crapshoot. You may not.
Yeah, that's true.
The beauty of this is that you see a lot of stuff, and let's face it, when you're not on the coast, when you're not in New York or LA, fashion's got a pretty long shelf life.
Yeah.
So people are coming and they're finding stuff. You may not call it fashion forward, but you can call it fashionable, stuff that you wear in your community, and you look good. Your kids wear it, and they look respectable.
Right.
So
that's definitely important this time of year.
A lot of stuff that you need for your family. T-shirts, undershirts,
right.
Jockey underwear, shorts, clothes, to play around in.
Yeah. So are you guys like seasonal, Magic, or they do something for?
Yeah, like when you go to at this Magic, they're premiering next spring, right?
Right.
At our show, we have last spring. In fact, a lot of people are coming because of it wasn't a very good spring, so because of liquidations and just stuff that's in stock,
right.
They're going to buy it. They're going to hang on to it until next spring because they know it's going to sell.
Right.
And there's a lot of immediate. There's immediate. And then there's next. I mean, there are people, fall and holiday. So you see a lot of gift items. A lot of outerwear is going to be big now.
Yeah.
But it is also becoming next spring too.
Okay.
Because of just the nature of the retail industry, we are a much more value-driven world than we ever were.
Yeah.
Even in some of the more affluent communities. Like last Thanksgiving, there was like a 50% off sale at like. I forget the stores, but like the biggest names in retail in Beverly Hills.
Right.
And you couldn't get in the stores.
Oh, I could imagine.
Even the rich people are buying for value.
Yeah. Well, with these economic times, I'm sure that's a big part of retailing right now.
So, a lot of people that come, we get the largest off-price retailers that come, with hundreds of stores, but we also get a lot of boutiques, people with like fancy boutiques that they can get great deals on branded and non-branded handbags, accessories.
Right.
Blouses, dresses are really big right now.
Okay.
What else? Scarves. Handbag. Like I mentioned, handbags and purses. Those, accessories don't have a size. So in a shitty economy, they're going to do really well.
Right.
Because instead of having to replace your whole suit, you could buy a new handbag or some jewelry and look like you're wearing something brand new.
That's true. Women know how to accessorize.
Yeah.
So how do shoes move? I mean, I know like at Magic you get like a lot of brand names, and you have like a lot of athletes that are marketing their shoe lines and things. Do you get a lot of that here?
We do. Again, the difference is that you may see something Magic that's just being unleashed for the first time, like the world hasn't seen it. But the big joke or the trick was that people would come to this Magic show and see something, and they'd go to our next show in February and get it.
Right.
But a lot of it's that's changing. Like they'll see stuff at Magic that you might be able to find here.
Right.
Based on if it's already been manufactured. Footwear. And there are new products that are introduced here too. Like you mentioned footwear, and one of our exhibitors has an exclusive contract with Crayola, and Crayola makes a flip-flop that provides it's packaged with crayons, so kids can draw their own design on their flip-flop.
Oh, that sounds like
that was introduced new at our show. So, a lot of these guys are coming in with stock lots of designer items in brands. Some of it is new,
Okay.
It just, the retailers didn't pick it up.
Right. Okay. So. That's always a bargain for like some of the newer retailers that are coming in, like opening new stores and things like that.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
So. Is there anything else that you want to talk about off-price? What is something that everyone should know about?
What everybody should know about, and again, you have to, we're not selling to consumers. We're selling to retailers that sell to the consumers. Mm-hmm. But the consumers should know that, hey, we are there for their favorite stores.
Right.
Because they know they can get tremendous values here that they can also pass on to them and make a fair and reasonable profit. Right. So that's the message. There's been a stereotype about jobbers and off-price specialists that it's a lot of stuff that's the broken fits or the ill colors, and yeah, that was a sec, but it's never been all of it. It is a lot of it is trendy. It is brands.
So, are you old enough to remember John Cavallini?